members of parliament. So that's why to be active in 3 or 4 committees, that's a must for every member of parliament, because they approve, the committees approves the laws, and they bring them for a voting in the plenary session. So here, this is a day of work, and now if a member of parliament is not present in at least 2/3 of the days, he should be here. If he doesn't come to work, yes, 2/3 of the day of his work, immediately there is a committee that asks him to come and explain why. And if he doesn't have a positive answer, so then they can punish him. How can they punish him? Salary, omit money from salary is not so important because they are wealthy enough. So they can say, okay, punish me with money. No, there is another punishment. Not to let them speak.
Oh.
So that's the biggest punishment for a person that have to convince other people. So here, not to speak for 2 weeks, but you cannot take the voting from his hand. You have to vote, because the voting is given by the people, by the elections. So here, he can vote, but he cannot speak in the plenum for 2 weeks. That's the punishment. Now, what's the threshold of a party and to be elected to the parliament? You should have at least 3.25, 3.25% of all the votes that elected, that participated in the elections. This is the minimum votes you should have in order to get 4 seats in the Israeli parliament. And that's how they are elected. We do not vote person by person, no, but it's a proportional elections according to the numbers of voters you have. Proportionally to that, you have also representatives of your party in the parliament. And now there is something specially done for us. We call it the Norwegian law. The Norwegian law, and that's the last thing we speak about here today. The Norwegian law says if there is all these are ministers, sarim, ministers. Now, if one of the ministers would like to resign from being a member in the parliament, so another member of parliament from his own party can come and replace him. Okay, the problem is when he wants to return back to become a member of parliament and remain also a minister. Why is it a problem? Because now he was elected by the people, yes? And the people gave him the force to be the representative. So he became also a minister, also good. But if he can do like that and push back the member that replaced him when he was only member of the government, so here this is not exactly correct. It means that the executive can say to the member of parliament, go back. This is democratically improper. It's a kind of, it's not just to say negative things about things that are done in the, no, because it was done by the coalition and by the opposition. And this issue should be decided. Not to do such a thing, that a minister can push out a member of parliament. So here we have to find a way. And but the idea is good because he wants to be a minister. All his work and all his might will be given to the seat of and the role of a minister. And not only this way, he gives another person to show his ability as a member of parliament. So here we have to debate on that, to speak about that, and to find a good solution.